Okay, just want to go through the push-up. One of the most basic body weight exercises we can do. I just want to show you the refinements that I make to my push-ups that you should start making to yours, that will really start to build more strength and quality through each rep. Anyone can bust out 50 push-ups, not considering core tension, posterior pelvic tilt, scapular activation. We don't want that. We want to be nice and locked into a solid foundation push-up that's really going to start building just some strength for more advanced moves further down the line. So first thing I'll discuss is the plank position, which is obviously the top part of our push-up. I'll start with the lower body first. I like to set up with my knees further back from my bum, so there's a nice angle through the upper leg here. And what we don't want is the bum sticking up and curved in that lower back. So this is the exaggerated wrong position. So from here, start to squeeze the glutes, suck the belly button in, and really force the pelvis forwards. So it flattens the back nicely, and it locks those glutes really tight as you squeeze the glutes as hard as you can from here. All you'll do from here is with toes on top of the floor rather than on the balls. Keep them here and legs together. It's a subtle movement, just lift the knees. So there's none of this. It's a subtle movement with that posterior pelvic tilt, so those glutes engaged, and it's a lift of the knee. Okay, that's our lower body position. Upper body position, so hands roughly shoulder width apart, wrist directly below the shoulder, below the elbow. Now what we don't want here is elbows coming back, so be mindful that this forearm stays perfectly perpendicular or it starts to lean forwards. At no time does it come back. Best way to do that is to initiate my nose diving forwards. So your nose comes forwards, you load up the shoulder more, but it stops those elbows coming back. If we initiate it from here, nose forwards. Okay, that's the momentum of the exercise. Shoulder positioning. Again, you might see me a lot doing my videos on Instagram. I'll always come into the wrong position first to feel how that feels, and then I'll get into the right position. So technically the right position for the plank is shoulder blades spread far apart, not squeezed together, far apart. Push through the floor, and also as you're pushing your hand hard into the floor, imagine you're trying to push your hand through the floor that way. What that will do, it will depress the shoulder and it will engage the serratus muscle here, the boxer's muscle. So push away, engage that serratus, such an important muscle for a lot of body weight exercises. Push, focus on that depression, squeeze that serratus muscle, feel it firing up, and that is your solid upper body position. At the same time you're doing that, I want you to be pulling your feet this way. So your hands are pushing down and pulling, your feet are forcing into the floor and forcing this way. Obviously everything will stay straight and locked, so nothing will move, but I just want that intent there, that you're trying to force the hands this way, and force the feet this way. This is going to really lock you in nicely. So putting that all together, I always usually start with the upper body first. So depress, push away, depress, engage that serratus muscle, squeeze the glutes, lift the knees. Lock the legs so everything's nice and straight, and now I'm pushing through the floor and I'm pulling my feet through the floor, but obviously nothing's moving, so that's my solid plank position. Try and breathe here, breathe into the diaphragm. Breathing's positional, so get used to breathing in this position. Push away hard, hard, hard. Spread those scapula hard away from each other. Squeeze those glutes. That's the setup position. So plank is a great exercise to do if you do it in that manner. Okay, putting all that together, I'll do a few reps for you to see it in action. So remember, setup position, full body tension throughout the whole body. So try and squeeze everything as much as you can. So lower body, upper body, squeeze as much as you can. So remember, wrong position, push. Depress those scapula to fire up that serratus muscle. Squeeze the glutes, lift the knees. Okay, we initiate by diving forwards for the nose. To that position, chest to the floor, look forwards, push. As we exhale, as we push up. Inhale as we come down. Belly button stays tucked in. Serratus keeps engaged, push away, full body tension. Full tension through the body. Really squeeze those quad muscles, glutes, abs, push away from the floor. Remember that tension, pulling the hand back, forcing the feet through the floor. Okay, also, something else to be mindful of is don't let the elbows flare out from the body more than about 45 degrees. So keep them within a 45-degree plane. So here, tight in, or just slightly flared out, but no more than 45 degrees. Okay, give those a go. Let us know how you get on.